2014, while I was in a deep spiritual meditation, God began revealing to me that He was going to come 2021. God told me that we only had 7 years left to get it right before the end of the countdown to 2021. Now, if you count from 2014 to 2021, that would complete the 7 years. The 7 years would be completed on 2021. Now, what I want to show you now is that when it comes to the vaccine, what are they trying to accomplish by having the mass of the people vaccinated? Is it to block the coming of God or stop the coming of God? Or is it to stop the awakening of our DNA? Is it to stop us from awakening to Christ consciousness? These questions we must ask ourselves. Because from the fact that God told me that He was going to come 2021, I was anticipating this year so badly from 2014 when this message was communicated. And to my surprise, or shouldn't I say surprise, because I was anticipating it, 2019, 2020, 2021, we started hearing about the coronavirus pandemic. And when we hear of the word corona, it represents the crown or the outer ring of gases surrounding the sun. And this is like a halo seen around enlightened beings, which is the corona, or a halo or sun disk seen around the head of enlightened beings. Now, this vaccine now that they are currently forcing or implementing on the population, it would be to stop the coming of God, which is the coming of God in our DNA. Because when we hear of Jacob's ladder, if you turn a physical ladder, can't be used to ascend up and down to heaven. That ladder would have to be the DNA, which is in a vertical position. It would represent the elliptical pattern of the double strand DNA. So the Bible says that angels ascend up and down on this ladder. If you look at the spine, the backbone, this serpentine energy, which is like a light being, ascends upon this ladder, which is the 32 vertebrae of the backbone, up to heaven, which is the pineal gland. So therefore, angels ascend in the form of light codes up and down this ladder, Jacob's ladder, which is the elliptical pattern of your DNA. So therefore, this DNA would be to splice and edit your DNA to stop the awakening and stop the coming of God. Because I am moving and taken aback when the voice told me that 2021 that He would be coming, and I could see this light traveling through the years from 2012 coming right up to 2020, and it told me that 2020 would be the last year, and 2021 that the light of God would be upon all the earth and upon all mankind. And it is no surprise that we see them rolling out the vaccine vigorously when it approaches 2021. So if I should be weakened, what gives me strength that this vaccine is to stop the coming of God is from 2014. I saw that the light of God, like a white fluorescent bulb, a bright light, would hit the earth like a shooting star or like an asteroid. And it is no surprise that we see them rolling out the vaccination program vigorously 2021, which is the same year that God told me that He would come. And this coming is not the coming which we are taught that God is going to come down from the sky. The sky that God is going to come from is the high vibrational sky, which is within you. And then now, this light code which is coming down from the sun, because behind this sun, there are several suns. But I'm not going to go into that because those are deep knowledge that has to be addressed on its own. So, but behind this sun, there are many other suns. And these suns are sending energy and spiritual fire to this sun and onto the earth. This energy or light codes from the sun is going to activate our DNA, activating God inside of us. So we shall be changed from mortal to immortality, which means that we are going to wake up. We are going to wake up to the Christ consciousness of ourselves. And this is what they are trying to stop, which is this like this tomb. And we see the stone that they are trying to put in our way, but it's going to be rolled away, and our Christ self is going to come out resurrected and triumphant. So we are going to have many people selling out. We are going to have many people giving up their rights and their freedom to go back to normal. We are going to have people who says that this is not the mark of the beast and all sort of things. But the point is, this is to stop the coming of God. The evidence is written in my book from 2014, where I wrote that we only have 7 years left to get it right before the end of the countdown.
July 2014. While I was in my room in a high visionary state, the theory of the world ending December 12, 21, 2012 began opening itself up to me. As the light shined, lighting up the room, each revelation like a bright revealing light lit up inside my head and gave me the ability to see behind everything. Every time I encountered upon a new or forgotten knowledge, I wrote it down in my book. Twin Towers 2020 is really 101. 2001 is two things manifesting into one. 2001 is the same as 12 or 21. It is not a coincidence that the clock is also based on 12, the end of one cycle and the birth of a new one. The calendar also comprises of 12 months, and 12 months make 1 year. 2012 is the same as 21. Flip the 12 backwards and you get 21. The 2012 theory of the world ending December 21, 2012 is this. End of the world. Countdown. 2021 minus 2014 equals 0007. 2021 minus 2021 equals 0. We have this 77. Counting from 2014, we had only 1 7 left to get it right before the end of the countdown to 2021. It is the 71st, 72nd, and 73rd day of our awakening. The countdown from 21 to 1 symbolizes the coming of two things into one. 0000 is the end of the world. My soul awakened like a bright flash of lightning. As this happens, I saw the fast coming of the light from 0021 to 0000. God, our divine self, is coming at the end of the countdown 0000. With an emotional, deep, impacting feeling within the depths of my soul, I felt that the whole world shall change at the end of the countdown. Tears literally consumed my eyes finding out this vital piece of information.
For a free PDF copy of my book, email me at doranbrown78@yahoo.com.